what do I want to build something out of that? We've got quite a lot of smooth stone from all these monsters. Shame there's not really anything to build out of it.
Well, it can always be turned into cobblestone.
That's true. Well, we've got...
Through a lot of waste and labor.
Yeah, I do like waste and labor. Now, let's see. I'll collect a bit more dirt. No point in running back with 12. That is not nearly enough, and I know it. It's not like it's going to miraculously become as much as I need. So that would be awesome. Just for the game to glitch and give me a giant pile of, the stuff I need.
Yes.
Also, the occasional iron ingot drop is like a cookie. Like, yay, this is kind of useless, but still. It's different.
It's differently useless.
Like me. Yeah. It was... Though, watching the old episodes of MST3K I've been watching, I have realized how dated that show is now in comparison.
Yeah?
Well, I mean, like, okay, they're making references to radio shows from the 1930s in it, or 30s through 50s in it.
Uh-huh.
I'm just like, no one's gonna get these. No one. Other than lunatics like me. Yeah.
Well, you are their target demographic.
Well, I was. Or cartoons from the 1950s. Like, for the first, 2 seasons, anytime there's a cutaway, they're going, drizzle, drizzle, drazzle, drum. Time for this one to go home. Which is from, I can't remember, Toots the Turtle, which is, like, a cartoon in the 1950s.
Uh-huh.
And it's like, no one's gonna get this. I barely get it. I'm like, I'm sad now, because, my childhood. Of course, I grew up in a weird house where that was still, talked about.
A thing.
Yeah. Yeah. So, like, I used to love old radio shows. Especially the horror ones, because they could be hilarious or actually kind of spooky when I was young.
Mm-hmm.
Usually hilarious. I grew up in the 80s, and 80s horror movies are not scary. They're usually just violent.
Just like today.
Yeah. It's like, one guy said there's a difference between horror and terror, and modern horror, quote-unquote, horror movies are terror.
Yeah, when they stopped having to do it all psychologically, they just, turned violent.
Yeah, they terrify you, they don't horrify you, they don't leave you in... They don't actually leave you in any real fear. Or,
Just disgust.
Yeah, just usually, going, I think I'm gonna be sick. And the proper response should be, I think I almost wet him. Of course, I haven't, I don't know, I don't get scared that easily anymore. I guess it comes with, real
Age.
life. Real life is scary. Movies can't do that.
So this is what I've been doing.
Hold on. Oh, shit! That's just what we needed. For what?
Glad to see you're thinking ahead.
Yeah.
That's how we're going to start getting to lower elevations.
Okay. We're going to build an elevator.
No.
Oh. I'm out of ideas.
Of course you are.
We're going to build a ladder, or a rope ladder out of redstone.
A redstone rope ladder.
Yeah.
Sure.
Now, what is the plan?
The plan is I need wood.
I've got 6 logs on me, I think.
There's planks in the
Well,
thing.
either way. I don't need the logs particularly.
Well, then put them in storage.
Well, I threw them to you, so you have them now.
Oh, so I do.
Alright.
And that was the wrong material. This is the part where I can't remember recipes.
Hooray! Wait. Hooray. Alright. I think that's where you need enough dirt. I put that away. I thought I had...
Let's see, where should I do this?
Oh, do you have the buckets by any chance?
I have buckets.
Okay, that's cool. I just wanted to make sure I didn't lose them.
Oh. Not yet.
No, not yet. Give it time, give it time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking around like I have no idea what I'm doing. Lol.
That's pretty much what I'm doing.
I do...
Let's see. Is there any dirt in the chest? Or are you carrying all of it?
I'm carrying all of it because I'm gonna set up the Norwegian spawner. Coal. There we go.
Uh-huh.
They're similar.
Except not.
I don't know. How many Norwegians have you met?
Well, the ones I have met weren't made of coal.
Ah, well then that completely blows my theory out of the water.
Yeah, doesn't it just?
I don't know. For all I knew, they could have been puppet people. Well,
Puppet people.
yeah. They could have been puppets. Like, really, really well articulated and very convincing Muppets.
Okay, so, where are you?
I'm on top of the dirt wall around the coal.
Okay, well, come over here behind the, dirt zombie machine.
Okay. Hold on. Ow.
And I'll show you what I've been working towards.
Alright. Okay.
Push the button.
Oh, well. That is...
Push the button.
That is a very, very good idea.
We can go down to 0 with this.
Sweet. That means, in theory, we can eventually build a, layer far enough down where we don't have to be anywhere near the spawners. And
Potentially, yeah.
We can activate them individually by climbing ladders, or draw, or build deep drop chutes, or reenact the Battle of Normandy.
Anyway, we have enough redstone, ore, and dust, and everything that we can build many pistons.
Awesome.
As we desire. So I have accomplished a thing.
Well,
And now no more waterfall tricks.
yeah. That reminds me. Do you still have those buckets on you, or?
Yeah, why?
I need them for what I'm gonna do next.
What are you gonna do next?
Waterfall trick? No, I need them to get some water for what the hell is I going to work on? Oh yeah, when I'm done the cobble room, I'm gonna set up a different... I'm gonna try an experimental spawning idea. Which, thankfully, if it doesn't work, will be easy to break down, as opposed to the diamond room, which is gigantic and ugly and awkward.
This can only end in tears.
Magic tears. Okay, no, it actually will probably end badly for everyone involved. There will be crying, blood will be shed, but in the long run, I think we'll all learn a valuable lesson.
About bloodletting.
Yeah, well, it's important. Because you've got to keep your humors balanced, and I've always been a man with a good sense of humor.
That joke would tend to disagree with you. But...
Well, Angel hit me if it makes you feel any better.
It does!
Yeah.
Tell her I said thank you.
XV says thank you.
It's nice that she and I have been able to bond over abusing you.
Yeah. It's pretty much a national pastime at this point. National in our house. So, not national at all, by any definition of the word. Unless someone is watching this in another nation, in which case, there.
I understand we're considered comic geniuses in France.
Yeah, well, what can you say? The French sure do like cheese.
Well, I can't fault them for liking cheese.
No one should be faulted for liking cheese.
It's cheese. I mean, come on.
Cheese is the one indefinable proof I've had that there is some, or at least unarguable proof I've ever found that there is some being out there that likes us. And I think it's cows.
Or is it bacteria?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Can't have cheese without bacteria.
Delicious, delicious bacteria.
Well, delicious bacterial gas, anyway.
Well, yeah.
It's the same thing that makes bread possible.
Exactly.
Except that's a fungus.
Well, there's a fungus among us.
Somehow I thought you would end up saying that.
I have to. It's tradition. And if I've learned anything from tradition, it's that even if that makes no sense, you have to keep doing it. Ow.
Did she hit you again?
No, I hit myself by falling off of a building. That's like being hit.
Right.
I need ladders. I need wood. I've got amazing indigestion. I learned something very strange and interesting that turned out to be entirely accurate and probably, sadly, changed my life or changed part of my life that has to do with instant cake. Or, the, easy to make cake mixes.
Oh.
Alright. If you take an if you're making an instant cake mix, or, just add water, add oil, add eggs, cakes. Or cake boxes.
Mm-hmm.
If you add warm water instead of cold water, all of the ingredients mix perfectly almost immediately. This is something that I had never been told, and when I tried it with basically semi-hot water today, it worked right away, and I ended up staring at it like I had just witnessed some sort of divine transcendence. I can't believe it. I've got to tell everyone about this. It's cake. I know! It's beautiful. It's somehow a life-altering event for me, and I just realized how generally sad that is. But, when you get older and you see something that you've been doing wrong for years suddenly work right, it's kind of startling. Then again, I
have a little problem.
Hmm?
There's an Enderman on the path between me and, anywhere I need to go.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get past it without looking at it.
Where are you?
At the Enderman spawner.
I have no idea where that is. Oh, wait. Is it the one? Oh, yeah, I see it.
I'm going to try to stare at the ground and walk past.
I'm going to say, well, I've got a diamond sword, so...
Yes, but this path is 2 blocks wide, and the first time the Enderman punches you, you will die.
That is true. And he's following you.
Yeah, but he's not aggressive on me, so that's just coincidental.
So... Damn it.
This is a bad idea, Jay.
I feel like I should cover some of the walkway in water, but that just seems like a bad idea, too. We were gonna build, a water trough, weren't we?
Well, something like that.
Well, just basically a water path. Something that would keep the Enderman from being able to teleport onto it.
I have a plan for this, it's just, considering the availability of materials, it's having to work in stages.
Yeah.
The first stage was getting the system enclosed to begin with. The next thing is to go and cover the roof with water. Since that's the first place they'll try to teleport.
That is a good point. A very, very good point.